When most people think about data centers, they think about a room or a building that's filled with computers. One of the interesting things that we're doing with our facilities are these are massive facilities filled with tens of thousands of systems on a scale that the industry hasn't seen yet at all. So inside each of these facilities, we have tens of thousands of systems that are all really tied to the adoption of our software as a service products, things like Windows Hotmail, Instant Messenger, and all of the new Windows Live applications that are emerging, which will allow the Microsoft Data Center to be a development platform for the rest of the industry. Our data centers are located all over the world. We don't typically go into how many or where these are, but if you think about these facilities as systems themselves, for example, the facility that we're building in Quincy, Washington is roughly, the first building is roughly 470,000 square feet. It's about 1.3 miles if you wanted to take a leisurely walk all the way around. If you can imagine that building being full of thousands and thousands of servers delivering services to the users on the internet. These facilities draw a ton of power, in the orders of tens of megawatts per facility. So if you think about, anything we can do as we're constructing these facilities to be conscious of our environmental impact, the sustainability of these buildings, how do we be more efficient in our use of the power? Anything we can do to drive efficiency actually has two benefits. The first being that we're not consuming as much power. The second is that it makes sense for us as a business. The less power you draw, the more efficient you use your power, the less your costs are at actually running these facilities. So I think this is one of those rare instances where being green or sustainable is in line with running a business. When most people think about the internet, they think about some cloud or something they connect to from their machines. At the other end of all these requests, at the other end of where people are trying to go or trying to do things on the internet, there's a computer or a host of computers on the other side. Data centers represent where the internet lives. Our facilities represent the services and next generation platforms that in the next 10 to 15 years will become commonplace for the rest of the world. Microsoft goes through a fairly interesting and unique process to site select our data centers. We use what we call a heat map process of about 31 different factors that takes everything into account, from the price of the land to the capacity of power, the price of power, to the availability of fiber optic and network providers as well. We take all these 31 different factors and map them together, and we generate a heat map of the world, really, to help us locate and figure out where to put these data centers. You never really know until you get on the ground, but this is sort of a treasure map for us to kind of use to figure out where the best places to put these facilities, not just for today, but positioning the company for the future as well. Where are those services? Where are the users? Where should we be able to serve our content and services to the industry? It's hush hush, secret until we say, we've just recently announced going into we've actually just completed the Quincy Data Center project, the first building, and we've just begun construction in our first facility in San Antonio, and I can tell you there's more to come.